Hello, 7th grade. How are you? It is Mr. Joseph. Today we are going to dive into the Let's Talk book, page 8 and 9. So if you could take a look at that, we're going to look at describing people. In 7th grade, we are going to be talking about people. You will learn how to describe people using the words have, has, is, looks. Please study this vocabulary well. Also, some correct adjectives to describe people's height, build, and general appearance. You will be able to describe your friends and family members, as well as use new vocabulary and recognize it within an audio. If you have access to the game Guess Who or look for it online, it would be great practice. Lastly, you are going to describe certain people using characteristics that you've learned from the lesson. So let's read the directions on the top of page 8. They say, describe each person. Use the words in the boxes and your own ideas. Let's repeat the vocabulary words. Has, hair, brown, blonde, red, gray, long, short, straight, wavy, curly. If you don't know a word that's on that page, please go to wordreference.com and look it up. For example, curly means rizado, with curls. Aaron has curly brown hair. How would you describe these people? Let's look at Lucy. I would describe Lucy as having long, brown, wavy, relatively straight hair. Here we have Lucy. Let's look at Jason. How would you describe Jason? Well, he has dark brownish hair or dark short black hair and glasses. How would you describe Wendy? Pause the video and do the exercise. You could say that Wendy has short brown hair. She's smiling. How would you describe Adam? Well, Adam has short curly hair. Now, pause the video and try to see if you can describe Maggie and Carlos using the words on the left. Pause the video and do the exercise. You'll notice we can also use the word is to describe people, not just has. For example, Maggie is very young, or Maggie is about middle-aged. Let's describe Carlos. Carlos is very young. He also has short, black hair. It's important that you study these vocabulary words, especially the difference between has and is, and the vocabulary words that go with hair, as well as looks. You can see some examples of how they describe these people on the bottom. Now, let's go to part B. The directions say, write these words in the correct columns, then discuss the questions below. Let's go through the vocabulary together. Repeat after me. Athletic, attractive, average height, cute, good looking, muscular, short, tall, thin. Pause the video and do the exercise. Again, if you don't know a word, you should use wordreference.com to look the word up. For example, cute. In word reference says, adorable, lindo, hermoso. Lucy was such a cute baby. Let's put these vocabulary words in the correct column. For example, someone's height is how tall they are, la altura. Their build is generally how skinny or maybe chunky, fat, overweight they are. Versus general appearance are any other vocabulary words or adjectives to describe that person that may not fall into the first two categories. Let's do the first one together. Athletic would be build because it's talking about their body type. Let's go through the next one. Attractive. Does that have to do with how tall they are? No. Does that have to do with their build? No. How about their general appearance? Yes. You will have to do the rest of page 8 for homework. Try describing the people in part A using these words. For example, Lucy. Lucy is kind of cute. She also looks kind of tall and probably pretty thin. Adam is about average height. He looks a little bit muscular and a little bit athletic. I wonder if he goes to the gym. If you have someone at home that also speaks English, you can continue with the next question, which says, which words describe you and your partner? Describe the person next to you. If not, continue to the next part. It says, who are your 3 best friends? Describe them. For example, if Adam was my best friend, I would say, Adam is athletic. Adam is middle-aged. You could also say that Adam has long or short-ish curly hair. Adam has a muscular build, and he is generally tall. We are going to begin page 9 in your Let's Talk book. The audio sections can be found at this link, tinyurl.com/rjr9psn. Let's begin. It's important to note some important vocabulary in these sections. For example, an assistant is a person who helps someone else to do a job. A boss is the person who is in charge of an organization or a department and who tells others what to do. Familiar means easy to recognize because you have seen the person or object before. Guy is just an informal way of naming a man. Gym. It's a room for sports, physical training, or exercise. A picnic. An informal meal you take and eat outside. A security guard. A person paid to protect a place. And shy. Shy means nervous around other people and embarrassed to talk to them.
Page 9, Lesson 2A. What do they look like? Activity 2, Part A. Listen. Patricia and Carl are at a picnic. Who is Patricia describing? Write the numbers in the circles.
Do you want some more juice, Carl?
No, thanks. But please, tell me who some of these people are before I talk to them.
Sure.
Okay. First, which one is your boss?
Oh, Helen. She's the woman over there in that group. See? The tall one there with the short blonde hair. Do you see who I mean?
Oh, yeah. The woman on the left?
Yes. And that's Sylvia, my best friend at the office.
Oh, Sylvia. The one you're always talking about. Which one is she?
She's the one with the curly black hair with the round face. She's sitting with the guy in the blue shirt. She's really funny. We always make each other laugh.
And who's that guy over there with the, dark eyebrows and dark hair?
Oh, the big guy? The one who's talking to Helen? That's Danny, the security guard. He's really helpful.
And, how about that muscular guy there? Who's he? He looks familiar.
Oh, the man in blue jeans? He's not very tall, right? That's, Helen's assistant.
What's his name?
Oh, that's Ben.
I think I've seen him at the gym.
Well, come on, Carl. Don't be shy. Let me introduce you around, and then we can find out exactly.
If you didn't get it, go back and listen to it again. Let's go through some of the answers in this section. For example, who is Helen? Well, it says that Helen was on the far left, so you should have marked 1 for this woman who is wearing a pink blouse, and she's very tall. She has blonde hair. Who is Sylvia? Well, it said that Sylvia is the 6th person from the left. So if you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you would have noticed this was Sylvia. Danny is, it said, the 2nd person from the left. 1, 2. This was Danny. And Ben is the person who went to the gym. Listen again, go back to the video from the very beginning, the audio, and try to do the part on the bottom. The part where it says, complete the sentences with the names from part A. So pause the video, listen again, and come back. Pause the video and do the exercise. Can you describe the other people in the picnic? For example, this tall, black-haired gentleman who is wearing a red shirt. He looks happy. He's eating a chicken bone. How would you describe this woman way to the right? She wasn't mentioned in the earlier audio. Again, listen to this part again and fill in this section right here. That will be for homework. Let's continue to the bottom where it says, pair work. Describe one person. Can your partner guess that person? Let's do one together. What I'm going to do is use the sentence frames that are on the bottom in blue. These sentences will always help you do the activity. It says, this person is good looking, and this person is smiling. She is looking to the right. She has what looks like a necklace on. She has long brown hair. Who is this person? You're right, the person right in the middle. Now you try. This activity is very similar to the exercise or the game by Hasbro called Guess Who. What you have to do is place certain tiles up and then start describing some of the people that you have. If the other opponent describes it correctly, then they place the tile down until the first player wins. If you have a partner at home that speaks English, do the task on the bottom. It says work in pairs. One of you should look at task 3 on page 77 and the other at task 20 on page 85. You're going to find out how the people in part A look now. As soon as you finish the exercise, you can send your homework, which again was on page 8 and 9, to Mr. Joseph. There are several ways that you can send this. For example, you can use Google Classroom. Check the link that was sent. If you use Google Classroom, make sure that you use the specific class code that was sent. Or, if you'd like, you may send Mr. Joseph an email. Another way that you can send Mr. Joseph the assignment is through Instagram. Thanks for watching.